and static and shit. Uh-oh. Let me get this out of the way. See what happens. Hello, everybody. How you doing? This is... Let's see how this works. I don't know if this is going to work at all. Eek. Ooh, shit. Zoom it in. Zoom it out. Zoom it in. Boom. Did it work? Is it broken? I don't know. Hello, everybody. How you doing? Welcome to this weird-ass random cast. I don't know if anything is... That's not Ableton. I'm out of here. I don't know what you're talking about. Wait, that's not it. You can... Whoa. Audio just did weird things. What the fuck's going on? This whole thing might just fucking break apart. We'll see what happens. Bleh. You know what? I don't like this hearing myself shit. I'm gonna fix this. How are you doing, DJ? It's good to see you. Did that come through on the stream? This is... Okay, I'm gonna let you guys know immediately. This is all testing. Right when I go to sleep, you start casting, nerd. Did you guys hear the... What are these goddamn animals? Wait. Animals? Like these animals? Like this motherfucker? I don't know. Alright, I need to fix this. I need to fix. We're gonna turn this... Okay, you're gonna lose the microphone for just a sec, but then we'll be back. And I'm back. Hold on. It is back on. And there we go. And we're gonna set this up like this. Okay, so now you guys should be able to hear me, but I don't hear myself, which works a whole lot better because I don't need to hear myself. I just need to make sure you guys can hear me. So, hello, this is a test cast just to see if I can actually do a music writing cast. I currently have a couple of songs that I've been working on. One of them is this song called The Epic Machine, which I started the cast with which sounds like this. And the part that I was just getting up to was the part after the first bridge, which sounds like this. Oh, shit. Okay, so I am hearing some stuttering on this side, which means that the computer is freaking the fuck out. And it's probably this wonderful thing, which is in, like, Alpha 12. But apparently OBS works on the Mac, so I'm trying it this way first, because here's the deal with OBS on the Mac. Oh, I keep looking down here at the record button and not up here at the little flashy light. Here's the way I would like this to work eventually. I would like to have a setup where I'm working on the song, and let's say I pick like this thing here, this Epic Thor Poly. I can move over this way, keeping the microphone going on, and I can do this. Why is the MIDI so delayed? Oh, that's because it's running through a thing, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Let's pick a better example. Oh, that's right. Yeah, wait. Okay, I forgot. I'm an idiot. The reason that is... Okay, so that... I'm doing like 80 things at once trying to explain this, but the reason when I press a note that's coming out late is because it's running through this wonderful device that I love, which is called the Polar, which actually splits the signal, delays it, and goes... and is shifting it up into that kind of thing. It's actually awesome. It's one of my favorite tools in this It's actually not MIDI latency. It's designed that way because you'll hear it in the song when I play the song. I'm getting ahead of myself, but I'm kind of excited to be doing this. When you isolate that, you'll hear it. And that's why that's happening. But if I were to go to like a different thing, like let's just go to this trumpet thing. What I would like to have happen. This is a completely different song, which is the one that I'm actually going to work on. I used the other song to get me into the cast, but this is the song that I wanted to work on tonight. So the instrument that I just selected is actually, if we click it and then go into the rack section, it is. Where did it go? Where are you? I hate it when this happens. Are these not the same color? They are not. This is that's because the instrument is red, but all right. So there's a couple of weird things. Reason does some really funky shit sometimes when it comes to how nice rack. Yeah. Okay. So what the hell's going on here exactly? Something's weird. Let me check something here. There might actually be more latency than I think there is. Where is my audio? Where am I hearing this from? This is weird. Hang on. Something's funky. Something's weird. What's up, Cody? How are you doing, dude? It's good to see you. Large. Oh God. Oh dear. Where it's one of those. Okay. I think this has to do with the fact that I'm actually hearing it through audio hijack, and that's not what I should be hearing. I should be hearing this preset. This is all like, again, I'm letting you guys know in advance. This is a test cast. I apologize in advance for throwing this at you guys and just having you guys. This is a test. I want this to eventually work out so that I can show you guys what I'm working on, because this is going to be stuff that will hopefully take up time on the cast. Or my time of actually working on music that I'm trying to work on. So I'd like to share that process with you guys because I think it could be fun, but I have to figure out how to make it work. And the only way to figure out how to make it work is to just kind of go and dive in head first. So please bear with me, and I appreciate you guys for doing so. Test cast, trumpet, fart cast, 0. What? 1 2 1 2. This is just a test. Oh God, here we go. Here's your sign. Okay, so you know what? I wonder if. What if I put this? There's still a lot of input lag on that. Every time I press a note, it's taking way longer than I think it should. It should be instantaneous. Here, guys, you're going to lose audio for just a second. I just want to try something. I wonder how I can fix that. It's keeps lagging for me. Sadly, I do have shit internet though. All you have to do is scroll down to my channel page to see my misery. Oh God. Okay, so here's what I'm talking about. I can't actually show you guys because I can't turn the camera. That's the other thing I want to mention is, like, eventually I'm gonna have a camera positioned over the keyboard so you guys can see what I'm playing. But it's just like. every time I'm hitting a note, it's just a little bit late. And that could potentially be something that really screws me up if I'm trying to work on music on the cast, because I cannot have input latency at all on the keys. That's going to throw me like crazy. But, like, okay, so more importantly, let me show you guys a little bit of what I've been working on. The plan eventually is to not only work on this music on the cast, and it's impossible to work when there's MIDI latency. And the problem is right now is that Audio Hijack, in order to get the sound to you guys, because of the way OBS works right now, I can't actually take the audio direct from Reason, which is the program that I'm working on here. I have to run it through Audio Hijack and then send it to you guys, and that's causing input latency on the MIDI trumpet fart keyboard, as just wonderfully called it, which is hilarious. So the plan would be to either reroute the audio through something else to then send to the cast, or I don't know. I'm working on all the details on how to make that work. And the one thing that OBS is doing great right now is sending the whole layout of this and the mixer rack and this and the screen layout. Like, the fact that I can go like this and it's working. Like, this is a song I just started writing maybe like a week ago. And I can zoom in and go like this. Like, the one thing I will say is that, I'm hearing a little bit of popping and a little bit of lag because the computer is working overtime to try to make this happen. Like, even if I bring up OBS, it's saying, like, it's only using, like, 10% of the CPU, but still I'm hearing, like, popping noises, which is making me a little bit concerned about what's going on underneath the hood. Like, if eventually I had to, do this in a way where I'm routing all of this to a second computer to send it to Twitch, that's something we'd have to work with. Let me just double check a setting thing real quick, because I could drop the bit rate, which might... Yeah, that's probably not making it... I kind of wish OBS was in this... I wish OBS was at the same place on the Mac that it is on the PC right now. It just... It annoys me to hear the whole popping thing, but the problem is that this program uses so much of my computer. Yeah, it looks a little better. Screw you, DJ. Oh, I hate you so much, buddy. And see, the problem right now is I'm going through this song and I'm like, I have channeling that inner Phil Collins. Well, I had a couple of songs It's interesting. I was there. There were I don't know what it is about Phil Collins and drums and shit. It's like that. Yeah, feeling that Genesis shit. But I definitely I fired up a piano earlier, and I was God, the latency on that is fucking terrible, man. God, I wish I could hear it. I'm wondering. Let me take a look at Audio Hijack. Because maybe there's a way to just cut this thing out of here. Oh, then I can't hear it at all. That's weird. That should not... So that's coming through to you guys. What if... I have to figure this out. Maybe because he was a drummer. Yeah, that probably has a bit to do with it. I'm sure that plays a part in the whole thing. Why does it not let me... I'm wondering if there's a way... Audio Hijack has no preferences. That's stupid. I'm trying to figure out if there's a way for me to hear, like, it would be, you would consider it like the premix, like whatever is going through to Soundflower, which is what you guys hear, I would just hear whatever what is being monitored in my audio my outboard monitoring device, which is the MBox Pro. It seems like there's no way to force it to do that. So it's a test cast. On my Mac, there is audio latency either way with the Audio Hijack. Not sure which audio hijack. So, well, see, the only reason I picked this up is because OBS will not pick up the audio from Reason. Like, no matter what I do, it just won't do it because the audio settings are really rough on the Mac version, and it just, if you're using outboard audio, it just doesn't know what to make of it. It just will not acknowledge that it exists. So that's the problem I'm running up against right now, is that I can hit a note, and it may sound like it may be coming through late, but it's fine if it comes through late. I hate to say it, it's late. It's fine if it comes through late for you guys, but if I can't hear it in time with the note that I'm pressing, that's going to make it impossible for me to do this until I find a way to make that so that when I press that note plays. So, Core Audio can only use one device, and I disabled Core Audio. I can't even use Core Audio. For anybody who doesn't know what Core Audio is an Avid driver, which allows you to use Avid devices to route third-party programs through it so that you can use it in other avenues. Like if you're using Ableton to output audio through an Avid device, you need Core Audio to make it work. Yes and no. You do, but you don't. It's one of these weird things that's like it's a holdover from old Pro Tools. And it doesn't work with Yosemite. Meaning it doesn't work with Yosemite, and it doesn't work with Native Instruments. And it's stupid as fuck. Oh, Apple has its own Core Audio? What? Oh, maybe it's just Avid Core Audio. I don't know. This was like a weird thing that I was encountering the other day where it was like, I use Native Instruments Machina for like drum shit, and I tried opening it the other day, and it just wouldn't fucking work because Yosemite. Thanks, Apple. You guys rock. I don't know. It was weird. Even if you don't have Apple products. This was specifically an Yosemite Avid Native Instruments bug. And everyone was like, just dump the Avid Core Audio and it works. I'm like, that's a really shitty workaround. Why don't you fix this stupidity? So that would be great. Let me check something here, because this is weird. System pref. Sound. MBox. Right. What's up, Raider? How you doing, dude? It's pro mode engaged. Nope. What about second, please. Stop. Oh, fuck me. Shit. Stop, please. Okay, what if I turn the latency all the way down on this shit? Preferences. It's going to require more processing power, but it might work. I can hear the device again now, so that's good. That's a plus. 64 samples. That latency is that's probably gonna cause my system to tank. But there shouldn't be that much latency with the thing. Let's see how this works. Be better off using ISO for all on boot camp. On boot camp. Oh, no, don't hurt me like that, DJ. Let's see what happens here. Oh man, that is like a full second delay. That's crap, man. Why can't I just not hear? Ugh. This is miserable, kind of. Damn. What if... I want to try one other thing. Bear with me, guys. Just bear with me for 2 seconds. Test. Damn it. There's still a huge amount of delay in when I press a button and when it actually kicks over to you guys. And I would prefer if I could hear the audio before it hits audio hijack as opposed to listening to audio hijack, which is the thing that I'm encountering right now that's annoying me. But this is working, kind of. Except that you're not hearing reason now at all, which is the problem. You guys can't hear the music, can you? You're not hearing this. Nope, that's not coming through at all. Ridiculous. That's the problem with using it that way. Said you guys can't hear the music. All right, later. Thanks for stopping by, brother. This is what I don't like about audio hijack. This is my big problem with audio hijack. Shit. All right, let's try this. Let's bring back... Stop moving the damn window over, you asshole. Hello? Okay, so you guys can hear me now, but you can't hear... No, you can't hear Reason. Okay. That's weird. That's so fucking weird. Unbelievable. Stupid is what it is. Okay, so how do I... This is ridiculous, actually. This is so interesting to watch. I know, guys. I'm sorry. I don't understand what's wrong, except that I am playing notes. The audio is going through my output device, and that audio is not going to you guys, which is kind of the whole reason to try to do this. Which means... Because here's the thing. I'm now playing keys, and they are in sync, but Audio Hijack is not getting any of the audio, so you guys can't hear any of it. And that's sort of the problem that I'm at right now. Sleeping Claiming, good luck. Thank you, Chess. I'll see you next time, and we'll probably play more Talos Principle the next time that we're casting, so that will be a thing. Interesting. Here's the problem. Input device, right. Output device. It's so weird. Like, because here's the crazy thing. System preferences. We go to the inbox audio thing. Here's your output. Those two channels are your outboard audio. These two right here. So there's audio coming out of this thing, but it's not registering in Audio Hijack, which is ridiculous to me because I don't know why. Seems fucking ridiculous, actually. What if we delete this and go system audio? Then I can't hear it because it's stealing it, and now I can't hear it at all, which is ridiculous. Hold the shit. No, it's late. It's late. Matlow, how are you doing? Good to see you, man. It's late. It's late. The audio's late. Oh, fuck me. I'm so close to making this thing work. It's annoying because... Like, there should be a way for me to not monitor. I don't want to monitor Audio Hijack. I wish it would let me just choose which one I want to monitor. Ugh. The only other way I can think to do this is to take this audio and route it back into the microphone, which seems ridiculous to me, but it might be the only way to make it work. It seems crazy to me to do that, but that might be the only that might be the only option I have. Let's try that. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take... Do I even have a cable I could do this with? Take this cable. Oh, shit. You guys can probably hear that. That would be The Abyss playing on the background. Shut the frick up. Thank you. Because I had that playing earlier. I love that movie. So what if we do... I have no idea if this is going to work, guys. I really don't. This is a shot in the dark right now. Maybe what we do is maybe we do this. I have no idea if this is going to work. But we shall see. We shall see if this works. Let's delete this block. Delete this block. Delete this block. Okay, you guys can still hear me. And then let's... Headphones 2. It's going to be stereo mix 1, 2. Whoa, sorry about that, guys. Whoops, my bad. That was really not good. Sorry. Oopsie. Oh, that's causing a nice feedback loop. That's not good at all. Okay, so that's not going to work. Wow. Sorry about that, guys. That's not going to cut it. Okay. Good to know. But, oh. So is that? What was that nonsense? Yeah, okay. Eek. Nice accidental envelope. Yeah. All envelopes are accidental until they're not. Oh, jeez. I just wish this damn thing would let me do this without, like, being a complete jerk. Delete this block. Output device. Output device. It's a puzzle, really. It's like a puzzle game. That's what it is. It's a puzzle game. It's a puzzle device. Fuck off. Oh, God. It would be wonderful if I could figure this out tonight. There's no guarantee that that'll actually happen, but... So how was everybody's weekend? Let's get the conversations flowing in here just so that I'm not boring everybody to death. I appreciate you guys hanging out while I try to figure out some way to make this work. You guys are awesome. How's everybody doing? Happy to have you guys here for sure. Okay, so this is going to the cast. You made a shitty animation clip. I'm sure it wasn't shitty. Sure. Oh, you pretty shitty bang bang. I'm sure it was. But I would like to see it. I did not see it. I need to take a look at it. What the flip? What if we... That's right, because we can't... Oh, see, that's why it won't work. I get it now. This is weird. Okay, so I can't hear that one bit. Interesting. That's so fucking weird. Wait a minute. There might be a solution to this. Hang on. Oh, I think I know how to fix this. I think. Maybe. Make sure I find the right outputs. It's these two. Okay. Put this over here. That's right. And sorry guys, I know you can't see me for a second, but that's because I'm trying to hook this thing up and not blast my ears off at the same time, which would be great. No guarantees. This is so fascinating, I know. Wrong ones. Okay. Go. Maybe it's the one's closest? This is annoying. Ah, dang it. This is ridiculous. Ugh. I would like to play Aliens again soon. That would be something that's really fun. I think I want to finish Talos Principle first, though. What is going on here? Why can't I hear anything out of headphones 1 and 2, stereo return 1, 2, FX? This is not. Oh, hello. Did I accidentally hit the mute button? I don't know if you guys can still hear me. This is confusing as shit, I swear. I'm gonna try one other thing, just because I'm interested to see what will happen. What the hell is it? Test, test, test. Okay, so that's the test. Okay, so. Yeah, I think I switched it over again, so it should be working the way it was working before. And that's bloody fucking worse. Okay, so that's no good at all. I think this is an issue where OBS is just not up to snuff yet on Mac. And I may have to try this another way. Rob, if you had a camera that could capture your Mac's DPI and frame rate, you could just cap it that way and feed the audio out to the PC mixer like another mic channel. Yeah, that would probably fix it too. I mean, there's probably a way I can do this without even having to deal with audio hijack at all. And the only way I could think of to do it would be to basically try to figure out what makes sense. It's like, I don't know. Let's think about this. Okay. So let's go back here and make this. So let's make the sound output Soundflower. And let's make this the M box. Now let's go back in here and set the audio to Soundflower 2 channel. And if we do that, oh right, I forgot, I disabled this. So I'm gonna turn that down. I'm gonna turn this back on. Okay, so we can hear that, but you can't hear that at all. Crazy. Disabled. Default. Okay, so now you guys can hear me. Let me turn that microphone down a little bit. Um, a Mac Pro could do it because you could put two ISO audio devices, but Apple Genius version of Core Audio is shitty. Yeah, it's true. The only other thing I could think to do, and I tried to do this before, and I'm not sure that it will make any bloody fucking difference. But if I go into... This is the wonders of a Mac, by the way, in case anybody is interested in how stupid Mac audio is sometimes. Let's go into the audio devices here and create a aggregate device. And let's take the Mbox Pro. And we have the output from the Mbox Pro. And we use this as our sound output device. Then if we go back to OBS and we set up our audio output for aggregate device and disable Soundflower, disabled. Basically, you just get my microphone doubled because it's only taking... That's what I don't understand about the Mbox, is that... That's what I don't understand about OBS, is that when you say you want it to use the Mbox, it's only using it for input. It's not using it for output, which is ridiculous. Like, it should see... Like, when you say desktop audio device... It should not just be default Soundflower, and it's ridiculous. So what I'm going to try to do here is I'm going to try to launch Soundflower, which is like one of the oldest like internal audio routing programs ever. I'm going to go aggregate device and then go Soundflower 2 channel and see what happens. Nothing. Nothing. Just ridiculous. What if we do Mbox Pro? Oh, that's loud. That's loud. That's loud. That's loud. It's fucking loud. Stop. Fuck. What is that sound? Hello. Sounded like a mess is what it sounded like. Ugh. This is no bueno. This is no good at all. All right. Well, shit. All right, I think this is what we're going to do. Well, that's no good. What just happened here? I have no idea what just happened, but something's funky. Okay, there we go. Now I can hear myself. Oh shit. No. Fixing it. Test. Hello. Did I just say that or think it? I don't know. But I can't hear reason. Oh, that's right, because my audio device stopped working. That's why. Preferences. All right, so we're gonna have to work with this way for now, but we'll figure it out later. Anyway, you know what? Here, this is I think the best way to spend the rest of the time because stuff's been breaking all night and whatever. I'll just play some stuff that I've been working on, and maybe I can work with it, and maybe I can't, and we'll just see what happens. Use this as software output. Alright, fuck it. So, yeah, sure, save it, why not? I appreciate you guys who are hanging out and understanding that this is a test cast and that I have to do this in order to see if I can make this work later on. I know this is not for everybody, so if, I appreciate you guys being patient, and I promise you it will be worth it in the long run. So if you guys do stick around and you are enjoying, the potential of this kind of thing, I appreciate it. That it means a lot to me. Like writing music is something that I want to spend more time doing, and if I can spend time casting and writing music, then so much the better, because then the ultimate goal is to be able to give you stuff like this. Not like that. I muted that. Third time's a charm. Yeah, there are definitely samples being dropped, which is not... Whoa, shut up, you shut up. Yeah, they're dropped, which I don't like, and I'm not sure how to fix it, because it's being stupid, but it's maybe this way. Nope, because then I can't hear it. Fuck, this thing, man. So dumb. I wonder if... there's a way that I can take maybe I can do this. That fucking program is a pain in the butt. I knew I could. Damn it, Soundflower is goddamn crapola. Shit. I'm trying to think think there's any other way to do this. If only OBS could capture audio from anywhere. That would be the best thing, because then I could just go... And the crazy thing is you guys can hear what I'm playing, but I can't hear it. Which is so dumb. It's so dumb. You guys can hear it and I can't hear it. Oh my God. Thank you, whoever followed. I'm sorry I don't have my follower alert up. I would thank you if I could... I thank you from the bottom of my heart for following me during this crazy test cast where I'm trying to make this all work. Thank you anybody who's watching right now. I'm trying to get this whole music shenaniganry working so that I can write more music while being on Twitch TV. It's still dropping some samples. I can't fucking hear it because OBS is weird. But thank you guys so much for the follow. If whoever followed, thank you. I will be sure to thank you correctly next time when I'm doing my normal setup. This is a whole weird setup that's not fully figured out yet. I'm trying to see how this is working. Like I said, like it says in the description, this is a test. There will be other tests later. This is not the usual cast that we do, but hopefully this will eventually later on down the road make things possible to work on some music on this cast, which I would really like to do. I don't even know if you can hear me over the music. But yeah, it's fucking not as much as monitored audio out. Yeah, oh God, I know. It's just, the only other thing I could think of, I wonder if, salute! Yeah. This is my favorite thing about working in Reason. Seeing these physical instruments, digital representations of actual instruments like the Thor, the Subtractor polyphonic synthesizer, which is a subtractive synth, the Antidote, which is also a subtractive synth using 2 oscillators. This shit is amazing. 2 oscillators that you can then, I need to run through all this stuff because even I am just like figuring this shit out for the first time. But the Antidote synthesizer is a Synapse synthesizer with 2 oscillators. So it's got 2 sound devices. Oscillators, basically the things that create the sound. You can take both of those oscillators and they have all of these different types of waveforms. So you have analog saw, digital saw, pulse, sine, saw, triangle, noise, ring wave, and then all these wavetable synths. And you can take those and you can multiply them. So you can make 1 or up to 12. And then you can take those 12 synthesizers and you can detune them and spread them and fucking just make them like these big, fat, ridiculously awesome sounds. And then you have the ability to make 2 of those. So you can make 24 of one waveform. Or blend 2 different waveforms together and then add in sub-oscillator to make those sounds even lower and even fatter. It's fucking awesome. It's so awesome. I love that synth. This synth is like core to a lot of my music. So it's great. And then I have these 2 other instruments down here, or these FX here. This is the Audiomatic, which is just a beautiful device that just basically takes your sound and it feeds it through a sample of different spaces like tape distortion or hi-fi distortion or VHS distortion, or there's a PVC pipe distortion, and the one that I have on this sound is actually a washer and dryer distortion. So it's that sound that the washer and dryer makes when it goes around, and that's what's affecting this bass sound, which I will play for you so you can hear what it's actually this sound right here. So it's this sound isolated. I can't even hear it, but I know what it sounds like from hearing it. But let me turn back on audio hijack so I can actually hear the sound, and then we can reason. Let me go off on, and let me go back into preferences and go back to M audio, and then go back to settings and go back to Soundflower and Mbox Pro, and then I should be able to hear this again. Yeah, so actually that sound's being affected by this is what this sound sounds like without any of this other shit turned on. I'm going to bypass all this stuff. And this is what I love to do. I love to take a sound from an instrument and just shape it. So this is what the original sound sounds like. So it's got a very clean, crisp sound to it that's very sharp with these two it's actually one analog saw with a like fat sub oscillator. Like if I take the sub oscillator out, half that sound is sub oscillator. That's how much the sub oscillator brings to that sound. So let me go back and go back to the rack here. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring on the. You can't. What can't you hear? Can you hear this? Can you hear the? Oh, you can't. Sorry, I screwed up, guys. I screwed up. I'm sorry. Let me go back. I wonder what happened. Oh, I know what happened. Somehow I switched that. Now you should be able to hear it. Can you hear it now? Oh, and now this is doubling over because all right, so I'll just mute that. Sorry about that, guys. Thank you for whoever followed. I really, really appreciate it. You guys rock. Very much appreciate it. So, like I was saying, let me say it one more time because I fucked up. I'm sorry. Again, this is the first time I'm trying to do this, and I love that you guys are in here watching me do this because I really want to make this stuff cool. But okay, so again, let me turn this all back on so you can hear what the final sound sounds like in the mix. Well, in the sequence. I haven't mixed any of this yet. Okay, so that's what the sound sounds like after it's been warped through all the different devices that I'm using here. So again, this is just working with the simple antidote synapse that I have here. This is what this sound sounds like. I'm going to go back to the beginning of this. In fact, you know, I'm just going to make a loop this section so that I don't have to keep doing this over and over again, and make sure the loop is on, and then go back here and go back to the start of this loop. Okay, good. So now I don't have to keep going back and forth and starting over. Okay, so here's what the antidote sounds like by itself. Okay, now, as I was saying before, I have one saw wave, count 1. So if I turn this up on 12, this is what it would sound like. Which is ridiculous. I don't need that much. I don't need that many analog saw waves. It's just one, and it's I believe that's the semitone count. So if I turn this off, or no, the dyad is something else, but I can't remember what it is here. Can you still not hear it? Really? Am I screwing it up that bad? Oh, you know what I did? That's why. Again, I apologize. I'm trying to figure this shit out. Maybe if I do it this way, then you can hear me. How about now? Hey, KLSC, how are you doing? Testcast. Trying to make this fucking shit work. Okay, cool. Sorry, guys. I apologize for all the rough edges. I promise you guys now, all of this will get smoothed out. This is literally the first music cast we've done on this channel. I will get all of this smoothed out. I'm just excited to be able to fucking do this. So, and for anybody who is new, this is their first time checking out this channel, we also play games on the more cowbell. We also play games on this channel. I'm currently in the middle of the Talos Principle. I'm going to be playing some of that tomorrow, which is already today. Dang it. We do that during the random cast. It's same setup here, but on my PC. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. This will get smoothed out, though. I will figure out a way to make this all work without all the blips and blops and bloops and hiccups and all that shit. I'm your host, Master Ceremonies Darkside Rob. This is music that I'm currently working on. I'm trying to make this music come together to release an album, hopefully next month. So I'd like to try to do the finishing steps of this process on Twitch TV, because they've beautifully made a music section for all of this stuff. So if you guys are interested and you guys want to see more of it, let me know, and I will work my ass off to make this as awesome as possible. But like I said, so here, because I've screwed this up like a million fucking times now, let me go back and play some of this for you without the bass isolated, and I'll loop this back from the beginning. This is one of the songs I'm working on right now. Cheers, everybody. I apologize in advance again for all of the choppiness you're hearing. That's because right now there's some issues with the audio capture, and that will get smoothed out. But this is just, again, this is the first time we're working on this. It will get figured out, though. That's right, I did. Pow! Sorry, I will never do that again. I'm so sorry. Don't judge me. You can judge me. I did it again. I'm sorry. I gotta stop that. Moment of pause. Here. Moment of pause? That's not fucking... I don't English well, good, things, whatever. This next section you're going to hear is a little empty because I haven't finished it yet. So, be gentle. The whip never goes away. So that's a little, that gives you a little idea of the kind of stuff that I'm going to be working on, and hopefully be working on more here on Twitch TV. Wait, is that $200 one? I believe Reason right now you can get for it's Ableton, Ableton is its own I actually, I have Ableton live on this computer. I just only have the trial version, so I don't feel comfortable like showing it right now. This is not GarageBand. Ignore DJ, he's being a fucking troll. The program that I write the most in is Reason. I've been using Reason since version 5. And the thing that I love about Reason, and the reason why I like writing in it, is I'll show you guys right now. I'm going to save this. And I'll show you the reason why this is the program that I use to write a lot of my music in. It's this stuff. This window here is the best part of the Reason software. And I will try to do this again. I've screwed this up like 6 times tonight. I apologize. But, oh man, I didn't even have this shit enabled. Wow, okay. So this is what I love about Reason. It takes the idea of sound synthesis and sound creation and working with physical instruments and puts it right in front of you as a actual instrument. So the way synthesis has worked for years and years and years before the digital world is that you had a machine like a keyboard or a rack mount or some device that created sound either based on samples, like if you were using an MPC-40, to use like samples and drum shit out, or something based on waveforms like old analog synths. You had a device, and you would actually physically connect shit together to make those sounds. You would have things wired up. You'd have these whole big bays, and actually there are lots of artists who still use that shit, where you'd have just racks of shit connected physically through CV cables and audio cables and all this shit. And the best part about this program is that this physically recreates all of that stuff. Wait for it. Da, 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 da. Look at all those glorious cables. It's unfucking real. You can actually take every cable that you see here and, well, okay, I won't say you can take every cable because the program does have some limitations where it's like you can't take a, CV in cable and like, okay, that's a bad example because you actually can use that. But you can't take like the CV in cable from this, bass antidote thing and, go, there's certain places you can and can't go with it. But yeah, this this is like one of my favorite parts of fucking around with this thing, is that you can shape any sound that comes out of the box and do just like crazy shit with it. And here, let me say hello to some people who are talking in the chat, because I haven't said hello to everybody. Hello, Angel. Hello, B Flatten. That name's awesome. Hello, oh God, I cannot pronounce that name. D Devin Gency. I'm sorry. I don't. Ableton does have the same thing, but this just really like puts it right in front of your face. Like, this instrument is connected to this device, which does this thing, which is, and it's very straightforward. Kieran9090, how are you doing? Welcome to the channel. It's good to see you. And like, the best part about it is you take an instrument like this Antidote, and I swear to God, I've done this 4 times tonight, but I keep screwing it up because I keep screwing up the audio input. So this is what this instrument sounds like by itself. No, that's not true because I forgot to mute it. There we go. Now we go back to the rack. Oh, I could have done that right up here. See, okay. This is one of the few instances where this falls apart. Some of the buttons do not correspond between the mixer, which is, you've got this beautiful mixer here, which I wish I could remember the name. DJ, do you remember the name of the rack, of the mixer rack that this is? Would I recommend Polar? Oh my God, do I recommend Polar? I'll get B. Let me get back to you on that in just a second, because I actually love Polar. It's become one of my must-use rack devices in songs that I've been making recently. It's the SSL. Yeah, it's the SSL something or other. Best attempt you've ever gotten? I try my best. Devengency. Devengency. Devengency? Devengency. Devengency. Yeah, okay. We'll get back to the Polar question in a moment, because the thing that I love about this is, okay, so here's this original whoops. Okay. Now I'm going to turn these devices on one at a time. Okay, so going backwards. Let's go backwards. So we have an Antidote, which is a 2-oscillator synthesizer. You have a whole lot of these awesome types, like they're digital recreations of analog saws. So you have saw, pulse, sine. So if we go through these, which is very cool, and then ring wave, and then all these different wavetables, which wavetables are basically sounds that change as the wave moves through its progression, I believe, if my knowledge about all this shit stays true, which I don't know. Holy shit, oh my God, I have so many people to thank. Thank you guys so much for all the follows. The follower count just shot through the motherfucking roof. You guys are amazing. Please remind me, I will make sure to go back and thank you guys so much for the follows. Usually when I'm on my other cast, I would thank you individually. I'm trying to see if there's any way that I can say thank you guys for all the follows. Oh God, what do I do? I gotta fix this. I know how to fix this. This is the only way I can think of to fix this. Hang on, I will thank all of you, because this is I feel so bad. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for the follows. You guys rock. But yeah, so going back to the sound. So we have a 1-oscillator saw without sub-oscillator sounding like this. Doesn't sound like much, does it? So now you have the sub-oscillator in there. It didn't go back. Why didn't it go back? Oh, because I didn't have this in the right place. So now we go back to the rack, and we bring in this wonderful device called the Audiomatic, which is basically a digital representation, like digital sampling of different environments. So you have like a tape environment, hi-fi, bright, low-end speaker, spread speaker, radio distortion, VHS distortion. I'm using my favorite one, which is the washer and dryer distortion. Yeah, I'm not making that shit up. The other one that's really cool is PVC distortion. It's a little weird. And then Eerie, which is just mindfuckery. And you can have fun just screwing around with the transform button, but let's set that back where it was. Okay. Oh, God. Thank you guys so much for all the follows. Yeah, you can get this through Propellerhead's website. It's I'll put the link in the chat right now. www.propellerhead.se, I think, is the website. I'm gonna have to make Moobot links for all this stuff because it's cool shit. Polar. Someone asked about Polar. Let me go. Okay, so here's the Antidote does not come with Reason. That's a VST that you have to buy. Audiomatic, I believe, comes with 8. Pulverizer does come with 8. Pulverizer is a great filter because what it does is it compresses the sound, and it also makes it dirtier as shit. So here, let me play what the sound sounds like without that. So did you hear how the space of the sound went from here to about here? It compresses the sound, adds dirt. It's got a combi filter on it, which I cannot remember. Okay, also a good question about the third-party VSTs. I'll get back to that in a second as well. So wet signal, dry signal, blending of the two signals. And then it's also got these two other things. There's a tremor, which is kind of like an LFO, but not, because it's based off of what the filter is doing. And then the follower I'm not using because I don't really know what it does. I hate to admit that. And then it's got a really cool, this RV 7000 Advanced Reverb is just wonderful. So that's the last sound on here. Just gives a little bit of an echo to the low end of the sound. And actually, yes, B-Platinum is actually exactly right. This is the thing that is the Achilles heel, but one of my favorite things about Reason. Everything is basically wrapped up inside Reason. You buy VSTs that work in Reason. You buy effects and filters and all that stuff in Reason, and they're called rack extensions, and they only work in Reason. Pro, con, it's all of those things. It means that everything works in Reason. It works together. You don't have to rewire shit together. It all works seamlessly. But the problem is that I can't use Omnisphere in this. I can't use Massive or Reactor or any other NI plugins or third-party VSTs. Like I can't use... trying to think of another VST. I couldn't use that awesome plant-based VST, which I cannot remember the name of. You cannot use external VSTs in Reason at all, which is kind of annoying. It's not fun. It's not fun at all. I see more people following. Okay, I'm going to do this right now. I'm actually going to... Here, so I'm going to save this song, but yeah, so this is what this sounds like with all of the shit done to it. And then... So it's pretty cool. Let me fire up another song, and then I will discuss a little bit what Polar, I think, does really well, which is why I really like Polar. Polar. I think it's this one. Is it this one? We will find out. Yes, let me play this one, because this one I'm think you guys will enjoy, and then I'll break it down a little bit. And then I have another one that I just started, which I will use to talk a little bit about Polar and a couple of other new racks that I've picked up. But this is one that I wrote a couple of months ago that will be on the album that I'm working on that hopefully will be finished sometimes next month. Half the reason that I'm doing this on Twitch live and in the reels is because I'm hoping to push myself to actually release more albums more often, and also get some feedback from you guys and talk with you guys about music. Because if there's one thing that I love as much as video games, it's video game music, and it's music. So I'm psyched about this. I think we can have a lot of fun doing this. Let's go on with it. So here we go. I should also mention this is a song that I think I'm going to keep the name of it. It's called Vicious Delicious Robotic Sleep. That's right. Vicious Delicious Robotic Sleep. Here we go. Oh, is that true? Alt-click the arrow? Oh, yeah. Thank you, B-flat. I did. I learned something today. mixer levels. Oh my god. Oh my god, what have I done? I played music on the internet. I guess this means I gotta go legit now. I gotta make this a thing. So yeah, so that's some stuff I've been working on. Have I got a SoundCloud? I do, and I need to start fucking posting stuff to it. This is my way to sort of get out of my shell and go, okay, am I gonna actually like do this now? Yes, I am. Yes. And so there you go. Musica! And hopefully there will be more where that comes from. And yeah, so I mean, just to sort of break this down a little bit, there's actually this song, which I'm really happy with, and I have things that I want to do with it. It's not nearly as complex instrument-wise as the other song that I showed you, but it is in its own way because it's got a lot of gated stuff. This alligator thing is like, okay, so if we were to step into this just a little bit, just sort of break this piece down a bit. So, okay, so we got to come up to here. Oh, wait a minute. Solo? Yes, no? What are you doing? Oh, right. Okay, yeah. So this was one of the things I decided early on with this song. I have a lot of stuff doubled over because I have different instruments doing different things to similar music, but synthesis-wise, I have them playing in a way where I only want one note to hit at a time, so I can't have polyphonic sound. I need them to be monophonic synths, and one note equals one press down, one release. And so I have... That's right, I remember now. I actually have to... In order to make this work, I have to do... These two instruments are clones of each other. Yes, so we have to make both of these... So one of them is gated and one of them is ungated. And we have to actually go to this section in order to hear them. So we have this. And if you look at it, it's, you know, I'll zoom in here just so I can show you. Because when you work with monophonic synths, when you press a note, so if I click, I have to go back out. It's one of those weird things of polyphony. That's not doing anything, and I'm not sure why. One of those many instances where pressing things doesn't... Oh, that's right. Well, no. Oh, that's not the instrument. God damn it, I hate it when Reason does this. No. There we go. Do I have it muted? That's probably why. That's exactly why I have it muted. Okay. So, if I were to solo this, mute the other ones here. Oh wait, that's a completely different instrument. Yeah, sorry, I'm being dumb. Let me fix that. Yeah. So this one is gated, and this one should be ungated. The hell? I think I might have just realized something that I forgot to change. This one should be ungated, so it is bypassed. So then why is the gate active? That's what it was. I knew there was something I was forgetting, because every time... No, stop. Oh, dude, don't fucking do that shit. I accidentally hit the record button. I don't want to screw that up. Okay, so now this should be ungated. Right. So I have one of them that's gated so that it has this rhythmic sound to it. G-Funk with that lead using the glide setting? Probably. Well, I don't like using like the groove to make like weird additions to the sound like rhythmically. I'd rather play that groove normally instead of like adding a groove to it. Like I don't like using the groove settings. So I have one that's gated, so it has this and it's synced to the rhythm, and then I have this other one that's ungated. I can't believe I have left this way for so long, and then I have it being repeated in chorus by a completely different instrument. And you hear how it's sliding a little bit in and out of the... It's syncopated. The chorus one is sliding... It's got this drift to it, so I pull back in these other two to sort of keep it on target sonically. And actually, the two other Thors... I'm Thor? You're Thor. Well, it hurts. The two other Thor sounds are sort of drifting it back towards being sonically in tune, even though the other chorus is clearly not in tune. So then the whole thing altogether... And we can just go up here and do that. Sounds like this. Do some cool things sonically in Reason that I really like. It's one of the reasons I love using this program so much. So I'm actually going to save that because I can't actually believe I had those two Thors clearly labeled. Like you can see right here, I have them labeled as gated, ungated, and oopsies. Okay, so who was asking me about Polar? Because I will now go to a different song. Actually, okay, so... what did you say about Phil Collins? Reminds me of like a less 80s Phil Collins. I might be very influenced by like Phil Collins music. I actually kind of like Phil Collins music. So Jesus with Amp 7. Welcome to the channel. How are you doing? So I'm going to save this. I'm going to pull up something new that I've been working on. It's very raw, so you'll have to pardon the fact that it's not Phil Collins is a god. Well, I love that. Okay, so, all right, here, a couple of things. I am a piano player, also Evolve. I haven't bought Evolve yet. I want to play it, so I'm going to get it soon. But... for anybody who likes watching games being played as well, I will be playing... I keep looking here. The camera's up here. I will be playing Talos Principle at some point, and I sure as shit hope that's not happening on my block. I will be playing Talos Principle at some point soon. Follows. Yes, we need to do that, and I need to figure out how to get an alert up on this computer. Because thank you guys so much for all the follows tonight. You guys are amazing. In fact... Here, let me pull this up. Let me go back into Reason and open up something new that I've been working on. Open. Let's try... is this the one? Are you the thing? No. Are you the one? Tomato. Okay. So this is one of the older ones that I've been working on. Actually, this is not the good example for what I want to show you with Polar. So let me... this doesn't have Polar on it either, but I'm going to bring this up just because why not? Polar! Polar. First off, let me go into this and I'm gonna. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do real quick. I'm gonna bring up. We're gonna duck this song out and we're gonna open up. Let's open this back up just for a second. I'm gonna use this as a little bit of a sub layer for just a second. Audio hijack. Whoa, fuck. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, before we go any further, I want to thank some people who have been so very awesome and decided to follow tonight, because without you guys, this would not be anything. And it's really kind of a mess right now, and it is awesome that you guys are all hanging out, and we're working through this together. It's a process. But in the meantime, ladies and germs, I have a couple of people who I absolutely must thank for follows tonight. So let's go through the list. You and I will do this right now. Christopher KG, Turn Up the Lights, Subversive 88, Hubert 81, The Dark Samurai, Angel Ramirez 05, Kieran 9090, Adam Sky, Binyo Man, Drawn 3X, Kim 444 Kim Monster 44444 Not. I'm gonna assume that's Nase Pase 95, Round Momo, Technotron, Lone Bird. Think I care? I don't. That's amazing. Fantastic. Jared Owens 14, X-Man 102, Eunice Noob. Thank you guys so much for the follows. Thank you. Welcome to the Random Squad. So happy to have you here. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for all the follows. You guys rock so hard. You guys are amazing, and we're gonna fucking rock it, and I'm so excited about what's gonna come down the pike with doing some music here on Twitch. And hopefully we'll get the SoundCloud in on this, we'll get the YouTube in on this, and we'll get an album. I really want to get an album out to you guys, because I love making music. There, I said it. And it's been a long time coming. The Real Pause! Welcome! How are you doing? I like that icon. Who is that? Cloaked Yoshi? I don't even know who that is. That's cool. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully there'll be lots more stuff to come. And remember, we also play games on this channel. If there's one thing I love as much as music, it's video games. And we play video games on this channel, so there will be some of that too. I'm gonna reroute this so that it's just a little weird. Thank you guys so much, though. You guys are all awesome. So, oh, we got some more follows. Gamerbot, Nudel Meister, and Davezer27. Thank you so much for the follow. You guys rock. I'm gonna turn this down again just for a minute so you guys can hear me. I want to remix a few of these once you release, just FYI. DJ, I want to remix some of yours. You remix mine, I'll remix yours. Get another album out of this. What just happened here? No, that would be fucking awesome. I would love to do that. I would love to do that, DJ. We gotta talk, bro. Absolutely. I'm all for it. Alright. Let's jump to another thing so we can go back to Polar. Oh, God. It's getting filthy. I love it. Alright, let's close this one. So, Polar. I feel like we talked about this like 8 years ago, but let's go back to Polar. Because that's hot shit right there. Let's find a track that I've been working on with Polar. I think this one has a Polar in it. I'm pretty sure it does. Actually, no. Maybe this one doesn't. Well, this is a fun one that I've been working on. So this one that I'm working on, that it's just in sort of like the early stages of being written. That's awesome, Gamerbot. That's good. Then hello, hi, I'm featured. Do I feature the left side? No, it's fine. No, I've been watching the numbers. Not that I've been watching them that closely, but I'm happy to. I love doing this for everyone who will watch. So happy to have you guys in here. I hope you're enjoying the show, even though it's a goddamn mess, and I'm gonna make it better. I'm gonna make it better. I'm gonna make it as good as I can possibly make it. That's for sure. So let's have babies. I don't know if you can do that on cast. I don't know if you can do that. But this is a song I've been working on a little bit. I've been listening to a band by the name of Dance with the Dead, and I actually found out about it through another cast. I was watching oh God, I can only remember his name, not his cast now. That's embarrassing. Anyway, I'll remember the name later. Excessive Profanity. Yes, I was watching Cody's cast, and he had been told by somebody to go listen to Dance with the Dead. And Dance with the Dead is fucking amazing. And I had never really tried writing anything with sort of like an 80s vibe with it. You know, sort of that 80s electronic music, sort of like Far Cry 3, Blood Dragon kind of shit. But I actually have found that I kind of love that stuff. And I want to write more of it. And I keep thinking to myself, okay, I'm going to write stuff like that, but is it going to fit with this album? Is that its own album altogether? Should I write more stuff that sounds like some of the chiptune video game stuff that I'm inspired by? Like, what do I do? So I started writing this riff. And you'll hear where the 80s thing comes in, and I'm like, want to do more with this. Where to take it. And I don't necessarily know if the main theme that's coming up, it's got the right sound. Well, it might have something to do with my age, DJ. I don't talk about it much. I'm old. Go fuck yourself, DJ. In Twitch years, I'm like 400 years old. I drink to stop the pain, and I pain to stop the drink. What do you want from me? Now, something I would like to add about this piece, which I think you're seeing right now that I have this screen up. There are a couple of new instruments. Like, the funny thing about the way this sort of album is unfolding as I'm writing it is that as I'm writing songs, the older songs that I started early, like middle of last year, and the songs that I've written in like the last month or two, they have completely different filters and instruments on them. Like, I'd say about 2 months ago, I bit the bullet and picked up this synchronous time effect modulator, which you can see here. It's here, it's here, it's here, it's everywhere, and there's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-bop. Okay, yeah, enough of that. But it sounds really dumb every time you say it. The reason for that is because reason is no, all right, enough. Cut. Zeet. The thing that I love about the synchronous modulator, time effect modulator, is that it basically works like a... you rarely use synchronous for its synced effect. I only use it for reverb, filter, and distortion. Well, that's like 3 out of the 4 right there. Not that I'm giving you shit for it, but the reason I like it for some of those things, and the reason is you. No, I totally understand. Like, that's the thing, B-flat, is that there are so many, there are like thousands of ways to skin a cat in this program. It's ridiculous. But the thing that I like about synchronous is that certain wave shapes with certain effects create different soundscapes, and it allows for a lot of shaping choices. Like in this instrument here, this Thor in particular, if we solo this, and then I just have to figure out where it shows up in the piece. So yeah, so this is it with it on. Oh god, did you just quote Hoobastank? I don't know if I did, because I don't Hoobastank. Moving on. Hit a note, please. Thank you. Okay, so like one of the things I love about this modulator, and I have it snapped to the bar, yeah. So if I start this up, what you see here is that I've got 32 bars, I believe. I believe this is 32 bars. You can make it run as long or as short as you want. And I have it doing this, I can't remember what kind of waveform that is. I believe it is a B-flat. DJ, help me out. What is the name of this waveform? I can't remember what it's called. But it's like it's a sloped saw wave, not sawtooth wave or triangle wave or something like that. And it's happening, it's exponential. Okay. It's happening on every single beat of the 32 bars. So it's kind of like it's a 30-second attack with a very quick release. So basically what you're hearing, if it's not on, it's this. And I wanted something to... Shut up, Reason. I wanted something to go along with the rest of the sound so that it had a little bit more of a rhythmic quality to it to coincide with the drums. So I put the filter on this continuous 30-second beat. Am I really doing this gesture? This 30-second, like, the filter is gated. It's kind of... You could almost use, there's an alligator filter which works to the same effect, but I'm doing it with synchronous and using the filter on a 1/32nd, 30-second. Post oscillator. It's working after everything, like all of the sounds are going through here, and then it's getting routed through a filter that's working at 1/32nd, and it's in rhythm with the... It's synced to the rhythm of the song. So when you turn this on, I'll play with it off first. then I'll turn it on. And you can hear it's got that little bit of chop to it. I can't believe it's not douche. How are you doing? Welcome to the channel. It's good to see you. Hope you're having a good morning. Holy shit, it is almost morning. It's 5 a.m. here. And I've done similar things to that on other instruments. So I have it on this Parsec here. Now, here's an interesting thing about Parsec. Thor comes with Reason. Parsec is another VST, so you have to buy it. Parsec is a really interesting instrument because Parsec is a additive synthesizer. It works on additive synthesis. And what additive synthesis is that you basically have waveforms and you layer them over the top of each other. It works inversely to subtractive synthesis, which is where you have one waveform and you shape that waveform into different things using amps, filters, and layering those oscillators together. And so basically the idea here is that you can use different, like we have two different sound engines. They're not called oscillators because they're not necessarily based off of waveforms. They may be wavetables or FM or other synthesis engines. And you layer them together and then basically shape all those sounds that are on top of each other. Reason 5 was also the last one not to use copy protection. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's Reason micro samples. I believe that's true. So there's actually a great video on not Ableton. What program am I using, guys? Propellerhead's Reason. There's a great video on Propellerhead's website that talks exactly about what additive synthesis is. But the awesome thing here is that, so if we